G'day, I'm Warwick Schiller, and I just want to talk to you about this. You know, usually when horses come in for me for training, they fall into one of two categories. They either fall into the quiet but lazy category, or they're in the responsive but reactive category, okay? And like this young horse just came in for some training recently, and he's been the lady that owns him, she raised him from a foal and she's handled him a lot. And he came in and he was, in her words, really quiet, which he was. But as soon as I started working on getting him to be a little bit more responsive, then he became quite reactive. And so he went from the, if you draw a line down the middle, he went from the quiet and lazy side to the responsive and reactive side, okay? And what you're really trying to do is balance your horse and get him to have one foot in both camps. I'd like to have all my horses to be quiet but responsive. This one down here is lazy and, you can't get him to do much. This one over here is quite responsive but quite worried about stuff, okay? I'm really trying to get those 1 foot in either camp. And the lady that owns this horse, she's kind of astounded that he's kind of worried about stuff, because he's always been really quiet, but she's never really asked him to do anything he didn't already want to do anyway. She's always just kind of going along with whatever he wanted to do. So anyway, that's something about balancing your horse. You want to make sure that they're not quiet and responsive. Quiet and lazy, and you want to make sure they're not responsive and reactive. You want to make sure that they're quiet and responsive. Okay, that's the best place for them to be. The worst ones I get are the other way. They're lazy and reactive, and those ones have got a lot. They're the harder ones to deal with. But usually, like I said, they're quiet and lazy, or they're responsive and reactive. My job and your job as the trainer of your horse, because let's face it, if you handle a horse, you're training it, is to try to get those horses quiet and responsive. So I hope that gives you something to think about. See you guys next time.